Yo, what's up guys, this is Stalish, and this is gonna be the in-game VOD to the 2Hatch counter build Terran vs Surge. I made the build order VOD quite some while ago, so I thought it was about time to make the game VOD. Actually my computer almost crashes in the end of this VOD, so the whole VOD didn't get recorded, but the important stuff got recorded, and if you wanna know the ending of the VOD, I guess you just have to check the replay. The last 1 minute, 1 minute and a half or something like that, my computer just started to lag really badly, and sometimes it does that when I'm recording. So when I move the mouse, it just jumps around the screen, and it's really hard to control anything. But so that's why the whole VOD wasn't really recorded. But anyway. As I said, the most important stuff was recorded. So this isn't going to be about the build order, this is going to be about the game, and I'm going to just guide you through why I do certain decisions and stuff like that. So this game is played on ICUP Season Level 8. I mean ICUP Season 8, and it's on C-, but you know, the C- skill isn't really C- skill in the beginning of the ICUP season, so this guy is actually a pretty decent player, so I thought this VOD would be pretty representable for the 2Hatch counter. Also, I was maybe not playing like my best, but I think it's still a representable game for the 2Hatch counter. And as you can see here, usually on ICUP, especially on the lower ranks, I usually do the 10 racks instead of 11 racks. That means that my economy will be slightly worse, and the timings will be a few seconds off here and there. But in the end, it doesn't matter really that much as long as you're safe from 4 pool especially, and 9 pool as well. Also, I sent my SV building the 9 depot to scout immediately when he was finished, and that's also to be able to scout him on 2 different locations before he sends his 6 links from the 9 pool, because 4 location it's really going to be hard to scout before he sends those first 6 links out. And usually on Python, where you have 1 location starting really close to you, for example here on the 12 o'clock, you have the 3 o'clock position where you can actually drag your SV when you have 8 of the 10 SVs and check for his overlord. So usually you will find him on the 2nd try, because if the overlord isn't coming there, then he's usually on one of the other 2 spots. So then if you send your SCV after you made your supply, you're going to be able to scout his first 6 links, even if he does a 9 pull. So that's what I did, just to be sure. But in this game he actually went the 12 hatch, and he went for 2 hatch muta build. So everything's good here. I just took my expansion like normal and keep producing marines from the 10 racks. If I make 10 racks and keep producing marines, I will be safe actually from the first 6 and even 8 links, because if he does 12 hatch, the 8 links will arrive when I have 6 marines, and that will actually be enough to fend off the 8 Zerglings if you use the ramp to your advantage. Anyway, I start out this replay by doing the same build order as the 9-man push. I discussed it in the build order VOD of the 2Hatchery that you actually start with the 9-man push build, of course. Then you have to adjust the 9-man push build, and the way you adjust it is basically that you just add a barrack after the eBay instead of a factory or anything like that. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. And also, when he makes 2Hatchery, it's really important to check for link speed. I mean, if he gets Zergling speed, that means he's gonna try to win the game early on, or at least reduce your marine count and set you off. So at a timing when you have 8 marines, you're gonna want to send 1 SV to his base just to see if he has any speed links, because if he has any speed links like I see here, then you really have to prepare. I just put all my marines on the ramp, he attacks, and I pull all SVs immediately, and he won't be able to kill the marines. So that's really good. And then I just micro a little bit here just to kill his links and take over the control over my expansion again. And that micro is actually it's actually pretty hard. There's no really easy way to explain how to micro, but just use your marines and SCVs. Try to block his links with your SCVs and micro those marines so no one dies actually, because when it's much better if everyone gets like red health than if one actually dies, because when your medic is gonna be out, they're all gonna be healed anyway. In this game, I actually forgot about Stim Pack for like, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds or something like that. Or actually maybe even more, like 15 seconds, I don't know. And that was really bad because you really need to have Stim Pack when his first mutalisks are up. And this time I had Stim Pack like 5 seconds too late. If I met like a Guzu Korean or something like that, he would rape me then. So it's really important that you get that Stim Pack up as soon as possible. And as you can see here, as soon as the academy is finished, I add a ComSat, so I'm able to scan when the spire is finished, and that will give me exactly the time I need to make a turret. And as I said in the below VOD, you make one turret at 3 different locations: one at the barrack, one at the main, one at the natural, and then just keep making one turret and one turret and one turret on those 3 locations. Because his first 6 initial mutalisks aren't going to be able to kill the first turret if you repair it with SVs, and also if you bring your marines there. And as you can see here, my Stim Pack was a little bit late, so he got a few extra kills here. And usually I just keep one marine in the bunker here, because that will show him that I have marines in the bunker, and he won't be able to attack that area. And still I have a lot of marines to use at different locations, because he's going to try to disturb me and kill as much SVs as he can. So that's really important, but still really important that you have one marine there, because if he brings Zerglings or anything like that, one marine is much better than no marine. So yeah, well, that's the thought behind that. And also, when I have the 3 barracks going here, I should have added another turret there at my barracks right now, because I have money for it, but I'm a bit off here. Actually, I haven't eaten for like I don't know, 7 hours or something like that. So after this spot, I'm actually gonna order pizza and well, drink some Diet Coke and have a good time. Raffle. Anyway, so what I do is basically when I have scanned with my both scanners, I don't think I scanned with the both scanners the first time here, but it's really important that you scan with both scanners, because he can have a hidden Hydralisk den or something like that, and then you build a lot of turrets all around your base, and it counts with lurkers, and you're gonna get raped. Like Lera was raped versus was it Luxury, when he thought lurkers was coming, and then there was a dual tech and there was mutalisks instead, and he was totally raped. So be sure to scan both locations. But this time I actually scanned like at the perfect timing, so I saw all his eggs was used, and I saw the spire, and usually that is like 100% that he's doing actually some kind of mutalisk build. And also he told me now they're coming, so I figured, well, I'm pretty certain he's doing mutalisks. Anyway, during the game, once you get 50 energy with your concept, just keep scanning his main, because you want to know if he makes any more drones, if he makes a Hydralisk den or anything like that. And as you can see, the first time I scanned him, I saw that he actually had a couple of extra drones in his natural and kept making mutalisks. So I kept making barracks and turrets. And also I know that he has economy enough to place an expansion at some point actually. But I'm not going to try to attack that expansion. I'm going to try to kill his natural instead. And soon here you're going to see that the VOD starts lagging or something like that. But I'm just going to tell you what happens. Well, basically, I decide to move out when I think I have enough marines to not take more damage from his mutalisks, and actually punish him when he's doing the lurker switch tech, and then I just move to his natural and I try to kill him. And when I move out, I just start making some turrets at the barrack line, because I don't want him to get there with his mutalisks and snipe all my marines. And also when I move out, I add some bunkers in my natural, because I know that he's going to try to backstab me unless he is trying to defend his main. So well, basically from here, as I saw his lurker den, I started to tech with the factory and stuff like that. If he didn't do any lurker den, then I would just kept on doing barracks and turrets, and then just gather this huge force of marines and then just try to kill him. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to record a better VOD next time. Anyway, good luck, have fun. This is Stalish, and I'm going to make more VODs.